Hola.
My name is Christian.
And I'm Joana.
And together we make up Board Game Beans. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at Koala Rescue Club. So this is the first video we have for this new series we want to try out. And it's just going to be focused primarily on print and play games. These are games that you can buy online or sometimes get for free, and you print them yourself and you can play. You don't have to print them. Oftentimes they're designed and work very well on a tablet or even in a web browser. You normally get a PDF document and some images. You just sometimes need maybe a few dice or some cards to play with, and you get the rules and everything. The one we're looking at today, Koala Rescue Club, this game is very new. We only received it yesterday. It was a Kickstarter that we backed by...
And you printed right away?
Yeah. And it was by Postmark Games and Joey Games. And Joey Games, as I understand it, is a two-person team. It's Phil Walker-Harding and Meredith Walker-Harding. The name you might recognize, Phil Walker-Harding, because that's the designer behind Sushi Go. You might also recognize Postmark Games because they've done a very popular print and play Voyages, among many others. Aquamarine, Battle Card, I think. And we've picked up a few of those. But this is the actual first game that we've actually printed and played. I've printed a bunch of other games, we just haven't got around to playing them yet.
Yeah. But this was really cute. And it was fresh.
Yeah.
And we are ill. And we apologize in advance if we are like...
Yeah, we are.
Yay!
We're on the recovering side of having COVID, the both of us.
Yeah.
Koala Rescue Club. It's a very nice, simple, gentle game. It's for one or more players, and it's about 20 minutes playtime. We printed off the first map yesterday, and all this game needs is a single 6-sided die.
Koala Rescue Club is a puzzly polyomino game. Divided in 2 rounds. In each round, you roll the die 15 times. And you have 2 options. You either plant trees or rehome koalas.
But the koalas, the rehoming of the koalas, it can only happen after you have some trees for them to go.
Yeah.
And what's nice about this game is one die is rolled, and we both have
play at the same time.
Play at the same time, yeah. And the die number dictates the shape we have to fill in, but obviously we can choose where on our sections we can plant the trees or rehome koalas.
Yeah.
And you start off with section A, and then once you've unlocked the sky bridges, you can reach other zones.
And you can only unlock when you plant the trees and have the koalas in those rows.
Yeah. You have to match the row or the column to unlock the sky bridge. And there's also other unlocks you can get. You can get extra volunteers. Volunteers are cool because they allow you to modify the die by 1, either way, and you can loop it around. So if it's a 6, it can become a 1. You have a singular tree that you could plant then anywhere that you have unlocked. Again, unlocked being the sky bridge. So if you haven't got the sky bridge to point B, then you can't put a tree there yet. Another one bonus is a koala, a singular koala. And there's also a hospital symbol, which allows you to unlock the hospital building.
Yeah, and you have, in the first map, you have 3 different ones. Well, 4. 2 that if you unlock each of them, you will have 1 point extra at the end.
Yeah.
1 that will have 2 points, and another one that you'll have 3 points.
Yeah. There's also 3 merit badges on the maps, and these give you a bonus if you fulfill the criteria, if you meet the objective. The first person to meet the objective would get 3 points, and then anyone else that reaches it after would get just 2 points.
2 points.
Yeah.
You count your score at the end of each round. So you count how many areas do you have with all the trees planted, with all the koalas, and how many hospitals you have, or points for the hospitals, and there you have the total of that round. And at the end of the game, you have the total score of each round, of round 1, plus the round 2, and those merit badges.
There's also a solo version. Well, the game is basically geared for solo play. The only difference is slightly in the scoring. If you received a merit badge in the first game, you would get the full points. If you received a merit badge in the first round and then second round, if you received a merit badge in the second round, you would get the lesser points for it, the second place points. And you also have a kind of ranking. So if at the end of the game you scored between like 0 and 12, you're a junior club member. And if you're 25 plus, then you're a president. In the rule books itself, they actually advocate for classroom play. A teacher could print off 15 to 30 sheets, and then they would control the dice. And they just say, for example, one way to play would be every student puts up their hand once they're done with a turn, and they know when to go with the next round. It's a really gentle, easy, fun game in that way.
They say it's for 6+ year olds, so I'm going to even try with my nephews.
In terms of getting this game yourself, it's just finished a Kickstarter, and the rewards went out yesterday. I believe it takes maybe a few days until it's then available on the Postmark Games website, but I understand it will definitely be coming there. There's currently 2 maps available. There's the first map, which we've only played the first map so far. We had a look at the second map as well, and that has definitely some increased difficulty there.
Yeah.
Because the hospitals, if you don't complete the hospitals, so if you don't get, for example, 3 of the medical symbols on the map, if you don't complete it, then you would get deducted points.
Yeah, instead of not getting points, like in map number 1,
you just wouldn't get the point.
Yeah,
So in map 2, you would get -2 points.
-2 points.
Or 3 points. So that's cool that the other map is a bit more difficult and ramps it up.
Another thing that is good to mention, at some point while you're playing, there's going to be lots of combos because you're going to finish rows and columns more than one in one turn. If you're familiar with roll and write games, flip and write games, you're familiar with these kind of things, the combos.
Common thing.
Yeah.
And it's cool because it's a polyomino style, and you can choose where you place it. So you can kind of prime yourself up to get that kind of chain reaction.
Yeah.
I think we had one yesterday where I got a tree that led to me
a koala,
and then that koala lets me get another
the health
road filled. Yeah. So that's fun when that happens.
Yeah.
We played 2 games yesterday. We scored between 15 and 19.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But yeah, it's a very nice, gentle game. For now, we had just printed off the low ink versions just to see if we would like it. And now I think it's safe to say we do like it.
Yeah.
We're going to print off the full color version and laminate it. And that's probably what you would have seen.
So we can reuse it.
Yeah, and that's probably what you're going to see in the B-roll is the color version.
Yeah.
Once it's laminated, then it's cool. You can use a dry erase marker. I asked a question in the Discord yesterday, will there be any more maps coming? And someone from the team got back to me and said there will be a third one on its way, and they're not sure about any more. It's one of those games that doesn't actually need loads of maps, I feel.
Yeah.
Because of the polyomino style of play and the randomness,
of the
dice, yeah. Every game is going to feel a bit different.
Yeah.
You can choose how you want to play it. I don't know how you were playing yesterday, but I was trying to get the merit badges first.
I was not. I was trying to feel, to plant trees, all the trees in one area, like I was going through the areas, planting all the trees and rehoming the koalas. And there's even the second game, I didn't even score one of the badges.
And you still won. So
moral of the story, forget the merits. Just save the koalas in the trees.
At the time of recording this, I don't believe you can get copies right now, but I'm going to link to their publisher websites so you can check that out. So hopefully it will be there soon. If you don't have a printer, that's not a problem for these kind of games. You can play it on a tablet if you have one.
We even talked to someone that's played it on a tablet.
We saw someone had the game on a tablet. If you don't have a tablet, again, not a problem. You can play on a computer or a laptop. You can load up the PDF file. You can draw on it in any drawing or paint program. Another option I've seen some folks do for other games is they take it to a printer, and you can get it professionally printed if you want. Yeah, it's a nice, affordable game.
Cute, really cute.
Really cute. I think we paid £5 or €5. Also, just want to quickly mention, if you don't have a dice, it's also not a problem because you can literally just go to Google and type in 6-sided dice roll or something. There's websites, even Google itself can do it, and there's apps on the phone you could use.
Yeah.
It's a very low barrier to entry board game, print and play game. Yeah. It's really nice.
It's a really cute and nice game.
So yeah, we recommend it. It's great if you have young folks. Definitely cool if you have a school. Another nice thing about it is
because it actually creates a little bit of awareness as well.
Yes.
You can always talk when you're playing this game with kids. You can always introduce the topic of deforestation, forest fires, how koalas are endangered.
That's nice, actually, is that the Jury Games is actually donating 10% of the profits from this to the Australian Koala Foundation. That's really nice to see them doing. Yeah. It's a game to bring awareness. I'll put as many links to this down in the description as I can. Again, I don't think it's available right now unless you did back it on the Kickstarter, but I'm sure it will come very soon.
Yeah. And again, we apologize for this. We are not super healthy right now.
Not super healthy.
That's why we were away for a little bit because...
And we had to come outside again to film. It's very hot. It's hard to breathe inside, so...
But then it got cold.
So I hope you don't mind us being outside as well. Hopefully the audio came through okay.
Yeah.
This time I added these little...
The fluffies.
Little fluffs. So thank you all so much for taking time to watch, and happy gaming.
Happy gaming. Another thing that it's good to mention. Ants. Hey.
Oh, my name is Christian.
And I'm Joana. Hello.
Hello.